good and bad memories from basic school all the way up to primary school. So when I started basic school, so my mother would drop me off the first day, interact with the teacher to see which class I am going into and all of that. So my first basic school teacher was Auntie Rita. The good memories that I have too about her, she would have always teach us some Bible lesson, always have some fun story to tell us. In the morning we will do classwork and all of that, and then we would have lunch around about 10:30, and then we after lunch we would go and play, and then we come back inside, and then she would have some story time for us, and then we would take a nap and all of that. And after the stories and the nap, then we get up again, then we do some work. But the good thing when you're at basic school, they teach us that you have to say auntie. So our teachers were always female, so we have to say auntie this and auntie that and all of that. So, and then we start to share our with friends, meeting people and all that, other kids. But the thing about it, some of us, we used to cry because you're leaving your parents for the first time. So the first day, persons would be crying and all of that because they want to go back home. They miss their parents and all of that, which is still going on when you drop your kids off anywhere. They still be crying. Some not crying and all of that, but some of us, we do. There was time when the teachers, they would do some crazy stuff just to entertain us and all of that. They would, what would they do? We would have a time when they do puppets, and they talk like these puppets and all of that. They will put on show for us and all of that. We would have break time. Lunchtime was always different types of menu. We would have porridge. We would have mac and cheese with frankfurter cut up in it. When they give us porridge, we always call it what? Pink porridge. We always love that and all of that. So we'll get that. When it's break time, they will either serve us ice cream and all of that. So, and then you move from the first grade, then you move up to another teacher, and then you will move up to the last class. Then you know, say, a soon time for you to leave basic school and head on to primary. So now at primary school, first day, you know, your parents drop you off because they want to meet your teacher and all of that. And my mother always said to every one of the teacher, you can beat the boy, but the only thing I'm asking you to do is to just save him eye. That's all my mother said. My mother don't come back for anything. So first morning at primary school, mother want to see who is the teacher, which class I'm going into and all of that. I remember that because you have videographers there and they will take your photographs. So yeah, your mother stand up the first morning at school, might be some big bag, the clothes big and all of that, and you're there and you take photographs and all of that, and then settle down, moving from class to class. But you still have other kids there that is crying and all of that because they don't want to be at school, they don't want to leave their parents. And yeah, we have some great times. The teachers will instill. What I remember at primary school that the teachers also do, they discipline us because we spend majority of our days there. I think 8 or 9 hours we'll be spending at school, and the teachers will be there. They discipline us. They teach us proper etiquette. They teach us how to love. They teach us how to respect. They teach us how to read. They teach us the basic things that we should do. So that was my grade 1 teacher. Her name was Miss Barnett. Yes, and sometimes she going to whip us when we're not doing the work right, or if we're not paying attention when she's teaching. She's going to whoop us, of course. And that is how we do things back home. Then I moved to grade 2, which was my auntie was the teacher at that time. Her name is Miss Williams. And you know, if you were no fan belt, she had piece of fan belt in her classroom, so we can't give no trouble. And as I said, my each grade I go up to, my mother will come and she will say to the teacher, you can beat the boy, and you can, all you have to do, don't blind him, and that's it. My mother don't come back to school until the next second. And so what my auntie will do, this will be fun time for us at lunchtime. When lunchtime is over, so we go and have our lunch. To finish having our lunch, we'll go on the play field, we'll run up and down, do whatever we want to do. So there will be two bells. The first bell is for us to get ourselves get together, and then we go to the bathroom. After that bell, you have the final bell will ring, and then we must line up to go back to class. So my auntie always have this thing that we have to know our 2 times and our 3 times. And as I said, anyone who go to Clarkstone Primary School, that brown piece fan belt, so she will say, all right, say no 2 times. She will make all of us say it first, and then she will say, all right, no stop 2 times. And if you say 2 once 2, 2, 2, 4, and you stop right there, you don't know anything else, she's going to give you some beating. She's going to give you about a few. And that is the thing that how we become better and all of that. Then we will have our time that, you know, we have PE times and all of that. We will go to PE, do all of that crazy shit, running up and down and all of that. Sometimes we'll play cricket, sometimes we'll play girl against boy and all of that. So then move on now to grade 3. I didn't do much thing at grade 3. I was behaving myself. One of my teachers was Miss Nugent, and then after she went to act as the principal, and then then I had Miss Stolo. So I was behaving myself then in grade 3. But then came grade 4. All hell loose right there. So I just started giving me trouble. I was just in and out of class. So I come to school in the morning. I'll do my work and all. I do maybe 1 or 2 work. And in the morning. And then I will start to misbehave. I'll take because in my time when I was going to school, it was just a chalkboard part each class. So sometimes I'll just grab a bag and I'll throw over the chalkboard. I don't care who it is or anything at all. The teacher will put the work on the board and I'll just get the eraser and I will just go and just wipe the entire thing clean. I was that disgusting, I was that person who just tormented the entire place. So as I said, grade 4, that's where I become that person to start to give trouble and all of that. So my grade 4 teacher, I gave her this name. I am such a terrible person. So because her leg is full with hair and all of that, so the nickname that I make up for her is called it, you know, the pig. So I said, I call it, what's I call it? Agfoot Simpson. Yes. So, and then I started to tell my friends and all of that. And then everybody started to call her that nickname because of me. Disgusting person like me and all of that. I remember there's one time when Auntie went to England, there was a vest, you know, the police them wear them vests. So they'd make a child one. And my auntie brought it back. And I decided that I am going to wear that vest, take it to school. So I take it to school and I wear it for the entire week. And I was just going around in all the classes, interrupting teachers, just walking through like I am the principal and all of that. So they gave me this name, Clarkstone, Alistair, Clarkstone Primary School Police is coming. For that entire week, I was just walking up and down in just giving trouble. I remember too, when we had devotion, so we used to have devotion. Monday we will have general assembly. Tuesday we'll have class devotion. And then when it come on to our sports day on Wednesdays, we will have house devotion. So because my cousins they were in a different house from me, I would used to go to that devotion because my cousins used to be in a different house than me. So that's what I used to do. And then on Thursday we'd have gender girls on one side and boys on one side. And then on Fridays again we will have general assembly and all of that. But our teachers, when we finish devotion and all of that, I remember they used to let us repeat these gems. I think he said, labor for learning for when you grow old, for learning is better than, can't remember, silver and gold, and silver and gold will vanish away, but a good education will never detain. And they will always tell us some good things that your education is important, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to have, and all of that. And those are some of the things that is embedded in me right now. All those things that the teachers share with us, all the beatings, yes, we get in school and all of that. No, you can't beat the kids there because I don't think nothing is wrong because see, I'm not turn up bad. All the licks them when we get at school from my auntie, I'm not turn up that bad. So still at grade 4. And then I remember too, this my grade 4 teacher one day, she said something and I said something back to her, and she think I tell her about her mother. So unfortunately, I have to be on the outside. She said I have to be outside, mother need to come. 2 days fast, she said me still have to do it. 3 days, 4 days, me still. Let me say, alright, let me tell my mother what I go on. Mother come to school, go see principal call, teacher come. Tell all this day, tell about my mother and all of that. Said nothing like that, but you know teachers already. They convince you to parents. So, alright, mother gone back home. So now teacher went back to class. Principal did chat to me and all of that. So I said, alright, I'm going back to class. Head to class now. All of a sudden the teacher said, you have to stay outside until you apologize. I said, what? Alright, so I go back outside, stand up out there for a few more hours. Then I said, okay, you know what, I'm going. Then she said to me, you have to go in front the entire class to apologize to me. So I said, okay, that's not hard. Go, I'll make apologize. Do what we need to do and then go back in the class. I remember one particular day, our teacher, one of the teachers didn't come, so we have to merge the class, so we have to move the blackboard and all of that. But because I am the troublemaker at school, everybody know Alistair, every teacher know me. I am the famous person at school. So I was walking, somebody shoot a lasket and it would go right in the eye and swell it up. So I was passing behind that window, and because I was the one, I am the troublemaker, and the person saw me. The person said, yes, sir, Alistair, do it. All when me they play and said nothing no go so. And he said, yes, Alistair, you do it. I saw you. You were just passing. I was just passing by. You know, that's all me do. Me no do nothing. Me no shoot nobody. And up till today, I can't forget that thing. I remember because, as I said, I was a troublemaker. I start giving trouble in a grade 4. When I stay in a class, nothing like that. If you ask any teacher right now who taught me, they will tell you, Alistair was disgusting. He disrupt class. Stay in a class and all of that. I remember one particular day I did not go to school. So, and when I returned the following day, the principal sent to call me. So I said, I wasn't here, so what are going on now? So I go, principal said, why did you fling a stone and bust the boy head? I said, bust somebody head. What are you talking about now? I wasn't even at school. They said, yes, sir, Alistair, fling the stone and bust it, we see. So, okay. So, in Jamaica, when teachers come to school, when after devotion, we have a thing called the register where they mark to say that you're present at school. And in the afternoon, they have the register. After lunch, they mark it again to say if you are here or come back, parents, come back home. You did not come back to school when you went home. So I was telling the principal, I was not here. But as I said, because I am the troublemaker, everything what happened at school is listed. So I said, all right. I said, sir, I was not here. I did not bust anybody head. Me not throw no stone. Me no know what they talk about. I lied them to tell. And then he wasn't having that. So I said, all right, send go call the teacher. Teacher come, and the principal said, tell the teacher to also bring the register. Teacher bring the register. That's what saved me. I wasn't even at school. But as I said, they couldn't blame anyone else. They have to just put the blame on the good Alice there. Yeah, terrorist, man. I remember, so I did something, and one teacher decided that one person can't beat me. So two of them decided that they're going to beat me. Oh gosh, they give me some beating. I must about half an hour. Then they kill me with it. And every time one of them they beat me because she's my cousin. She say, yes, your mother said me must beat you. All me have to do is save the high them. But the thing is, when I do anything at school, I cannot go home and tell my mother, say, the teacher beat me. Because me go get one next beating. So me just take the beating and just easy and just go on my way. And just do my thing same way. Yeah, man, give trouble right, left, and center and all that. So then we had a guidance counselor that came to the school, and then she said she wanted to try to change me. So she decided that she'd go give a peer counselor, and she gave me a peer counselor badge to see if I can change. Give me peer counselor badge to change me. I still get trouble. And I cool down. I take it a notch down. How I used to go, and I used to be loud. I have a cousin that was at grade 6. I couldn't go upstairs because they banned me. The teachers at grade 6 say, boy, you can't come up here down. So I had to stay from downstairs and shout out to her upstairs. So she couldn't come up because that teacher was so strict. She couldn't come up. So, and then I received an award. So one day there was a function at the school. So I stand up in the audience and in the crowd, I'm here, my name called Alistair Williams. Please come to the front of the stage. Huh? What me? Why? Then, no, reliable and helpful boy. Me. First time, I'm getting thing there. First time I am getting an award for something. Me had trouble. And then I move on to grade 5. But the thing is, my thing is when I was going to school, as I said, I waste a lot of time. When I should be focusing on my education, I was focusing on other things. We weren't even thinking about, when we were growing up in school, we weren't thinking about nothing else more than we go to school, we play, we have our friends, them and all of that, and we come back and we play. That's how we used to do, nothing else. Teacher beat me wicked already, tell me I have to just sit down and just go on easy. But I had my, which subject. Then I had my favorite teacher. I remember one time my teacher didn't come to school in the morning. And that day I decided, you know what? I'm not going to get no trouble. I'm going to just sit down, do a few little work and just relax. So the next teacher get a bench and say, Alistair, you sit down for the entire day and this type of work you're going to do and all that. And I sat there. I sat for the entire day and I did not give any trouble. When we had the thing there, devotion in the morning, the teacher come and they commend me and the whole entire place clapped me because they know said the troublemaker, how at least here if you don't get trouble that the day there. And the teacher, everybody clap me and all of that. Say, that feel good. And my teacher come back, trouble start again. So it's a thing that this minute I am on the good side, and the next minute my brain just shig out and say, you know, I can't manage this right now. I have to just get out of trouble, non-stop. Parents will come and say, why you trouble my kid? And they say, I don't know what you talk about. What is? I'm not trouble nobody. No. I never like maths. And you know why I don't like maths? When the teachers put a problem on the board and you think you'll get it, no. They come with one next step. And they decide that they're going to teach it another way. Put my brain somewhere else. So me just put up a double wall now and say, maths, I hate you. Just like how you hate me. So me not do it. And that's the thing. I think that's what the thing happened to us at school. We put up these things and we just say, you know, we're not doing. So, and then I get repeating to grade 4. Because, as I said, I waste time at school. So, they have a thing called the grade 4 literacy test. When me do that, my back foot, I remember I say a couple of parts, I don't panic. So, me do the first part and then me lock the book. And that, when it's time to move on to grade 5, my name not on the list. On a separate list, grade 4, you just stay back. Yeah. Then we have this good, nice teacher that taught us, Miss Dawkins. She was so gentle with us and all of that. So we have like a separate class on the back. Then you know we have a favorite teacher now, and she become our number 1 and favorite teacher now. Yeah, you have all the others, I mean, you will go and catch them and all that, but she's the favorite one. Then you know, you couldn't go into the staff room. The only time you could enter in the staff room is when a teacher send you for something, or you're going to see the principal, or you're going to get some lick. You ever notice when you're the guy at school, teacher can send you out the road. You can come buy lunch for me. You can. When his teacher's there, you go buy gifts and all that. Yo, I know teachers must see all of whole heap of crockeries and all of that, because I'll be at that to buy. When his teachers there and all of that. Alright. Then it's my time now. After I left Clarkstone Primary and then I went to Duncan School. This is where. So, grade 7, 8, and 9. I love it. I fall in love with a teacher down there by the name of Miss Miranda. She take good care of me. But when I was in grade 7, my auntie had a cousin who was the teacher. So I could not give any trouble because my auntie cousin would report to our, what's it called, uncle, if I give any trouble. And so we go to school, make sure we do. Mother come the first day and that's it. She not come back. Report there, she not come back. So one day, my auntie father said, what you do at school? Make a teacher want to see your mother. I said, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Cause I didn't do nothing. She said, yes, sir. You know, when parents come, they want to try embarrass you in front of the class. I don't have time for that. So my mother come. Teacher tell her her parables and tell her what she need to know and all of that. My mother decided to reel up. But because I know how my mother stay, when she comes, she like Felix. So I am at a distance and she's at a distance and she there talking to you. Come right to second turn up. Gosh, you know what? She want this. Pop! I said, you know how to do that. Yeah. So moving from 7th grade going over to 8th grade, when I get my report, I came 10. 10 place they put me. I said, okay, I'm not bad. Then I sit down now and they settle down now in a school now. Say, yeah, me had gone. Then move up to 8th grade. 8th grade we class pack about 70 of us because we had 2 grade 7 at the time. So then we move over, 70 of us pack up in our one class. We have to sardine. Go and go there doing work. Teacher they write from board with the joke and all that. Teacher with the ask question and all of that. Answer the question and the assignment teacher do and then that teacher says she wants to see my mother too. My mother come and all of that and she decided that she want lick me not in all that and all that. Move on up to 9th grade, same thing. Go on, work with the teacher. Teacher was nice, be a fun. We have fun with. You see, sometimes because when we had PE, we don't have a big field, so it's a netball court. So sometimes we decide that girls against boys we are going to play with them, of course. So we are going, what do you call it? Not basketball. Netball. So we are going to play netball with the girls. The girls against boys. I would just say, alright, this team against this team and we play. Or if we are going to play football, girl will come and say, yo, girls against boys for football and we kick 2 balls. But one day in grade 9, I don't know what I did. Teacher must have said something to me. I mean, said something slick back. Because sometimes my brain no work properly. I'm not take no talk when nobody say nothing sometimes. So the teacher says something slick and me say back something and the teacher says she wants to see my mother. Okay. About 5 of us. She says she wants. So first parents come. Teacher went outside, go talk to the mother. See the mother come back in and say, I want that near say do. Pop 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 pop. Backside. So you gotta sit down and just take it then whop whop. I don't say it on the side. Whoop whoop. It's a backside. The next mother come now, teacher go. Listen, sometimes the teacher them fabricate a story. Go because they want the parents beat with. You know that too. They fabricate the story and now teacher not you know that. So go and he come, next parents come, teacher go outside, tell a story. Whop! Come back in, I saw whop! I said back foot. Okay. So my mother and 2 other parents came. They stand at the door, then call out my mother there, so me the distant from my mother because me know her what she up to. The other 2 parents with them. I see the mother, one of the mother just look at the boy and go whoop whoop. And that me say the council, okay, I see. And the teacher they call me, come and stand beside your mother. Mother they call me, come and stand right here. So you can't go and talk because this ain't coming inside of you, none at all. And then, so after everything finished, mother they go up the road, go in. We noticed my mother never left. She come back down. Door lock. I said, what is that? So my mother, teacher called mother come here. I said, okay, I'm bad. I said nothing. Mother come in and I said, where the run go now? Where you carry run go? I said, okay. Mother grab the broomstick and me just decide that me they stand up and just jump on the table, tap them back and forth. And the teacher tell 2 of the boys they grab him. And they stand up and they grab me. So I said nothing. Teacher come now in front, then my mother. Well, I said teacher come and my mother grab the broomstick and swing it. We just pull the teacher down on me. I bet the teacher get too. Oh God. You know, there even an incident was somebody told my auntie that I did at school and I can't even remember say me do it. Say me glue the one teacher on chair. Me can't remember say me do that none at all. Me can't remember say me do it none at all. My brain nah tell me say me do it. But if they say me do it, me could do it. Until they proven guilty. You know when they say people back there. I saw you just wear all at them when they say at school. If you go ask any teacher about me, they will tell you. They never take nothing from them. And then so graduate from school, yeah, we get prize best behaving. I say best behaving, wow. Most improved. I say back foot, that's up. And then now, high school, I went to one of the prestigious high school, Holland High School. Yeah, you know that's a new school at Bill in 2004. You're around Zion Waterbury, Principal Reed and all of that. Yeah, best school. So my first day going at Holland, we going orientation. When we go at the gate, it's on the backside. At prison, and people are made for women at prison where they go. So this backside, big gate, now you look on the gate. So, I don't want this come up. So where we go? Alright, so we're going and all of that. We're going at the assembly and all of that. Principal talk to it, teachers, them introduce themselves to it. But my mother, she always want to show me up. So, firstly, they finish orientation, so went downstairs, sit down with my friend, and say, we go walk. But you know, some mother out there stay there, come down and can't find us. So my mother come find me now in front of everybody. A big guy, boy, I'm going to tell us, if we're going to come here, second. Say, what is? I say, no. Okay, me come. But they look and they laugh now, you know. My mother, oh, no, look on it. But just say it. But just say two something in my head. Me say, you never coming back down here. Never. You not come back. So, and then the next day we came back. Then we are going to meet with teacher and all of that. And then put us in a class and all that. Hey, when we got high school, man, grade 9 class was the worst class in history. The worst class. We couldn't, sometimes we don't got devotion and worst class. But some good times, we have good times. We remember that we go to a grade 9 dinner where you go and learn. But before they do all of that, they teach us how to learn from. Some of us never know, but some of us do, because some of us come from good home and all of that. Yeah, where they get award and all of that for good things and all of that. We met good friends and all of that. Let's go back to this. I don't know. When we play water war this one night, teacher said, no, go outside. We go outside, go full 2 poly bag and make the runs and come back in and make no water splash. So teacher couldn't say to me. One of my classmates took a bag and they threw it on somebody, but because the window was open, it flashed and touched one of the teachers. My mom not say nothing. My mom come. My mom go full her bag and come. And she come to the teacher and said, one of them, who wet me? And they said, me just see my mom just go so boom, boom, with the 2 water bag them, you know, and I just wet on people. Hey, school life was the best. You meet some, a whole heap of things going on school compound. What teacher don't know about, principal don't know about. Only student know about it. You can't let the teacher say my principal know about it, remove your make. You can't know. Some of the things going on school compound. When we that Alan, yeah, we going to cadet. Learn. So when I was, learn how to do cadet and all of that. But as I said, when you go to school, you learn some good values. You have to respect everybody. When I was at Alan, we have to respect the groundsman. We have to respect the persons who sweep the classroom. We have to respect everybody. We have to say good morning. We can't just call them by their first name and all of that. So we learn some good values. We meet some good people. We become friends. And we have long-lasting friends when we went to school and all of that. So listen, I had some good times at school. Some bad times too. Of course, you know, teacher going to drop licking again and teacher going to school you. And they will tell us their stories. Listen, I know say I hate you, but me just tell you this because me love you and all of that. Why I'm telling you all of this. Yo, teachers, thank you for your great service. Thank you for everything. I respect you all. I have so much memories of the things that you all done for me, and I am indebted to a lot of you from basic school go right up to high school. You have shown me so much love, and I'm indebted to you all. Peace out.